Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? You see the title of the video. So I was talking about this last week. And I said, you know what? Let's put our thoughts, and I'm just talking about stuff. Let's be about it. So Testimony Tuesdays. I got the email set up, so if you want to share your testimony, if you want to share how good God has been to you, you don't have to leave your name or anything like that. But if you want to share your testimony, share how good God is, you can email me at testimonies tuesday@gmail.com, and I'll be reading testimonies, going through them, reading them, and coming on live to share a couple every Tuesday going forward. But I'm gonna start with mine first. That way you can't say I'm just trying to pry whatever. But I think people should know. It should be something that's shared, because we are going through something. And I feel like it's good to hear that light is a light at the end of the tunnel, and your prayers and your thoughts and your pleas with God don't go unanswered. So, you just watch me for the first time. For the first time, you're just watching me, or see me coming live. A couple months ago, it wasn't that cold in, like October, November, into December. I was sleeping at Walmarts. I had knew somebody that worked at a apartment complex, and he would leave the gate open for me, and I would go and see some of the apartments that were vacant because they're not open yet. And so sleeping in those, and couldn't find a job, and just felt really down and hopeless. Thought about taking my own life, and I felt real hopeless. And I was working for Labor Ready. Those may know what Labor Ready is, but Labor Ready is like a place where you go work. You work a day, and then they pay you daily. Really, they pay you daily. And so you go to work, and when you get up early, you start at 5. You get up, well, you don't start at 5, but you go to the office at 5, or you call them at 5 and see if they have any work for you. And so I got on this assignment, and so I was happy, I was ecstatic, right? I was happy because I was on this assignment, and I had a feeling because the guys in this place are kind of funny. But I had a feeling that, they would always ask me, do they need any more help? And so the guy was like, no. And so, but anyway, to fast forward, like I said, I didn't feel very good about myself. But something happened. One day I came in, and the guy was like, he needed some help with something. And so, he ended up giving me some kind words. I gave him some kind words, and it made me know that because I had been praying about stuff, and let me know that I was still a child of God. Pretty much the short of the story. He let me know that I was still a child of God, and that situation let me know that I was still a child of God, and God still loved me, and that everything was gonna be all right. But before that, I was in a dark and cloudy place. And so I shared that to say that, fast forward, like it wasn't easy, and I ain't have to be in the, like I said that before, I ain't have to be in the streets, but it's just something that I wanted to do. I wanted to do because I felt a certain way, and so it's something I wanted to do, and it's a big difference, but it gave me a sense to be able to see people different, and to see the landscape from different angles. Talk to people that's in the streets, and see certain things, And so get closer to God, get away from everything, get closer to God, pray more and talk to God more. And so, I share that to say that fast forward to we're here in March, and it's like you ever seen one of those sand things with the sand, flip the sand, and the sand starts running through the little glass, and it goes down, and you flip it over again, does the same thing, turns over. But that's how I kind of feel like my life is now, upside down. Things have changed, things are getting better, and it's a testament to God, to how good God is. Sometimes, for the most part, when you pray for something and ask God for something, it don't happen right away. It don't happen right away. It takes some time. Like I said yesterday, it takes some time for God to dispense those angels to you because of spiritual warfare. Sometimes this negative energy, the demons, whatever you want to call it, they want you to succeed. They want to put you in a certain frame of mind so you'll feel like your life is over and things aren't going to change for you. But that's a lie. That's a lie the devil uses to trick you. So don't let this negative energy, don't let negative people, negative energy trick you into thinking that God's not on your side. God is on your side. You just got to give God time. You got to give God time. And I'm here to tell you that, like a Testimony Tuesday today, to tell you that regardless of where you at in your life, know that God is there for you. He'll keep you. Your change coming. Your change coming. But you got to know that and believe it and trust it. Trust it. And, so much, like, it's silent. It's a silence. Like, you don't see the action. You're like a kid wanting to pout when things don't happen for you right away. But just know you're going through your motions. Go through the motions. And trust the process. I know that everything's gonna be all right. So I want to come on, like I said, every Tuesday. I'm gonna do this. I want to share mine first, share my testimony first. So you can email me at Testimonies Tuesday. I put it in the description at gmail.com. You want to share how good God has been to you, and I'll be reading reading a couple, depending on how much time I have that day. Every Tuesday going forward. But I want to share mine first so you can know that God is good. And if you have a testimony you want to share it. Let people know. You don't have to give your name or anything like that. But people should know that God is good, and we all going through something. But like the song, like Sam Cooke said, the change is going to come. But we got a long way to go. Still got a long way to go. Change is happening, and change is going to continue to happen. We just got to trust the process and love each other with the love of the Lord. When God's people start loving each other with the love of the Lord, things can change. But we got to be willing to work together and to love on each other to make those changes happen. So walk your 150 minutes a week. Start step by step. I slacked for a while. I walked for a while. I slacked for a while, but at least I'm picking up pieces and started. Rome wasn't built in a day, so you gotta build it brick by brick, day by day, brick by brick, step by step, motion by motion, and it'll happen. But I just want to come on and share that. And let people know that, regardless of where you're at in your life, I know I say that often, but I'm going to continue to say it. And thank God. You got to thank God when things not going right. Things not going to always go the way you want them to go. Things aren't going to always go the way you want them to go. And, the good, bad, and the ugly. Thank God for everything, because, it's going to be all right. And I'm a perfect witness to that. Perfect witness to that. Hold on a second. Perfect witness to that. It's kind of nippy out here. I'm in South Florida, but you would think that we wouldn't be this car, we'll be sniffing and all that kind of stuff. But it's kind of nippy today. But it'll warm up later. But maybe a couple hours or two. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of cold. But yeah, I hope everyone has a blessed day, a great day. You got time, whether you accomplish what you want to accomplish yesterday or not. Today is a new day. Today is a new start, a new opportunity for you to do the thing you set out to do yesterday. You got another chance to do it. If God woke you up, He woke you up for a reason. He woke you up for a reason, for a purpose. So try to fulfill that purpose. Try to walk and do something to help somebody, to add value to somebody, to encourage somebody. All it takes is a kind word, a kind gesture. Like I said, that kind word, and I use that as an example, a testimony with itself, because I was feeling down. I was feeling really, really bad, like the color purple. But no, seriously, I was feeling really down. I was feeling really bad, and I had been praying and asking God questions about my life. And this husband and wife encouraged me, gave me some encouraging words to put me in a place to make me feel and know. That's why I say all it takes is a kind word from somebody, or a kind gesture from somebody that you know that you're on the right path. And that's what they did. They gave me a kind word and a kind gesture, and let me know that God still loves me. And so I'm here to tell you. Somebody might be on here thinking, watching the replay or whatever, thinking that God maybe not love them, and things may not working right in life right now. But you have to know that your change is coming. And I can't tell you when. But keep praying and keep walking. Keep showing up. If you keep showing up, keep trusting God, going through the process, then God will come on and show out. And when He show out, you'll be surprised how He shows out. So, you can tell the boy kind of out of shape. I got to change that, but breathing kind of heavy, kind of out of shape. we all need to get those steps in daily. But that's pretty much all I got. So like I said, if you have testimonies, you want to come on not come on, but you want to share how good God has been to you. You have a testimony you want to share, you can email me at testimonies tuesday@gmail.com, and I'm gonna going forward. I shared mine today. So if you want to share yours as well, you want to have me read yours on the out. You don't have to leave your name. But if you want to share it, then I'm gonna be sharing those. Hey, good morning, welcome to the live. I'm gonna be sharing those every Tuesday going forward. I had thought about that, and I shared it with a friend. So you should do that. That's a good idea. So I'm gonna do that. Going forward. So if you like your testimony to be shared, you want to let people know how good God is and how good God has been to you, then you can email me at testimonies tuesday@gmail.com. I'm gonna be sharing those going forward on Tuesdays. And the first one, so I'm doing in order. So I'm doing in order. The ones I get first, I'm do those. I'm just doing in order. So I'm not gonna pick and choose. I'm gonna read it, print it out, and come on and read it in the order I receive them. So that's how I go. But like I said, get your steps in. I guess you're heading to a new opportunity. As I said, God is good. Thank God for it. It took a minute for me to bounce back. Like I said, I was a couple months ago sleeping in the streets, unemployed. But God changed all that. I thank God for it. And I didn't think. But sometimes God got to humble you. I say that too. Sometimes in your life, you got to be humble. And that's something that had to happen for me. had to be humbled, and certain things had to happen in order for me to get closer to God. And I'm happy for it. Hey, good morning, welcome to the live. I'm happy for it. I'm thankful for it. Because I don't know, and I was sharing this with people that I know, that I love, that I don't know that I could have had this happen. I don't know if I could have got closer to God without all the stuff that happened, the events that happened in my life. I don't know if that would happen like the things that I see now and the way I am now. I don't know if that would happen without me, the events that happened, the events that transpired. You know, because when you're in the streets, sleeping in the streets and homeless and stuff like that, you get a whole new prospect, a whole new thought process of the way things work, and how you see people, how you value people. Your whole thought process has changed. You know, I was born in Maryland. I live here in Florida. I live here in Florida. So South Florida, if you want to be specific. So that's where I'm at. Where you from? Say, please answer you. That's funny. You need to answer. You need to answer now. but like I say, Testimonies Tuesday, huh? Yeah. It's kind of cold here today, though. This morning. This morning's kind of cold. What time is it anyway? What time is it? Hold on. It's kind of cold here right now. So it's 7:17. So yeah, it's kind of cold. It's kind of nippyish this morning, and we almost in the summer. Oh, you from Nigeria? Okay. Well, it's daytime there, right? What time is it? That's a big difference. It's daytime there, right? It's got to be daytime. Nigeria. Yeah, it's probably like what, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, something like that. Yeah, no, I know it's a big difference, time difference. But yeah. Anyway, you know, like I said, Testimony Tuesday. You have a testimony, and you want to come on, not come on. I keep saying come on, but not come on. I don't come on. I mean, if you want, you can email me. You don't have to leave your name. Like I said before, you have to leave your name. Email me at testimonies tuesday@gmail.com. If you want to share how good God has been to you. And I'm gonna be doing that going forward. Yeah, you can subscribe to the channel. I go live daily, so you can chit chat. If you have testimony, you want to talk about how good God is, then you can email me testimonies tuesday@gmail.com, and I'd love to share your story. If you got something to say about Nigeria, and you want to talk about how good your life is in Nigeria, or whatever, you can email me, and I'd love to share that on the channel. So, but like I said, I'm doing that going forward every Tuesday. We have Testimonies Tuesday, and you can share your testimony if you want to. If you email me, and I'll be sharing those. But like I said, first come, first serve. I'm the ones that email me, do them in order. So that's gonna be that. But if you're just coming on, you can watch the replay. And you can hear mine. I shared mine first. I don't want people to think that I shared mine first. Like I said, I was in the streets. I was homeless. Well, I've been in the streets, like not far as like homeless, but like in the streets selling drugs, and I had a long crazy life. I've been on this planet for some years, so you can see the salt and pepper. So I experienced some stuff, but everything I've been through, everything I experienced, I thank God for it. Because without those experiences, without going through the process, everything you go through, everything you've been through, happens for a reason. And sometimes it's because of you, because of me, that certain things happen. But it wasn't in God's plan. But it wasn't in God's plan for it to happen. But the reason why it happened because of me, and not following His instructions and not living according to His will. And when we get outside of that, God loves us. He still loves us like a parent and loving a child. Your parents, your mom, your mother and father still gonna love you even when you do crazy stuff. I almost cursed. But even when you do crazy stuff, parents still gonna love you, still gonna rock with you. But you got you got to go through the things you go through on your own. They'll be there to support you, but they can't pay for your mistakes. You know, they'll be a shoulder for you. But you know, the same thing with God. You know, He gonna help you get through what you're getting through. But you gotta know that. Start putting them first. Start. Don't lead them to your own understanding. Don't lead them to your own understanding. Don't lead them to your own understanding. That'll save you a world. Like I say a world of hurt, little man. But that'll save you a world. That'll save you a world of trouble, a world of pain. If you just lean, don't try to figure things out on your own. Let God handle your battles. And that's the same thing with people try to push your buttons. You try to push your buttons, try to call you to do crazy stuff and talk to you bad and all kind of other stuff. Want to cuss you out for no reason. But give it to God. Let God fight your battles for you. Because God is God. Like God said, God's better than Suge Knight. Any other bouncer you can name. Let God be your bouncer. Let God fight your battles for you, and protect you and defend you when others try to harm you or smear your name. Because people love to gossip. That's one thing we know for sure. And even on the radio stations and everything else, people love gossip. They love to hear about what's going on in other people's life. And that's a sad thing to say, but that's just the way it is. People love gossip, and sometimes you spread gossip, and you spread wrong information because you never got it from the source. But anyway, can you have my what? Yeah, I just gave it to you. If you want to share a testimony, you can email me at Testimonies Tuesday. I put it in the description at gmail.com. So send me an email. And I share it on the live. You want to share how good God has been to you, and I share it with you. And I heard that I don't know I can't say this about you, but I know like Nigeria has a lot of scams going on there. So I don't like giving my contact information out to people that I don't know. But like I said, you can email me. But because I don't know, you don't know me. You can see me live, but you really don't know me. But like I said, I love to share testimonies. If you want to share your testimony, I'm just talking about how good God is. So, but like I said, if you want to email me, you can email me fine. If not, that's fine too. Either way, life goes on, and we're gonna be all right. Both gonna be all right. So anyway, I just want to come on and share that and say that. If you want to, I shared mine. Like I said, I shared mine already, so you can rewind and go back to it. And listen to it, but pretty much saying that, regardless of where you're at in your life, God can turn things around for you. God can change things. So, don't fret. Like those people say, don't fret and don't worry. And just lace your boots up. Lace your boots up and continue to put God first. And know that if you desire change, and you want change, just start day by day, step by step, brick by brick, motion by motion, and you'll get where you want to go. So with that being said, be safe, be blessed, and like I always say, a kind word, a kind gesture can go a long way. Say something kind, do something kind to somebody, because you never know how that kind word or that kind gesture can change somebody's life. I'm a prime example, and I thank God for it. I'm a prime example of that. A kind word, a kind gesture changed my life. So that's why I say that. A kind word and a kind gesture changed my whole thought process, how I felt about myself. A kind word and a kind gesture. So give a kind word, kind gesture. That's all. It ain't gotta be financial. And I'm talking about somebody that you don't know, because sometimes people that you know don't see what other people see in you. It's because they've been around you and they feel like they know you, but they really can't see. They blind by other things, and they can't see what other people see. So even Jesus family didn't believe in him. Even Jesus family didn't believe in him. So just know that. And I ain't comparing myself to Jesus. I'm not comparing at all. I'm just saying that sometimes your family or your friends don't see what others see. That's all I'm saying. So don't get on here and say, oh, you talking about coming faster to Jesus. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that. For the most part, people can't see. People can't see what others can see in you. So you have to you have to know that. You have to know that, and don't worry, and don't fret, because if they didn't see, if some of his family members didn't see what he was, who he was, then who are you? Who are we? Who are we? Who are we to even think that who are we to even think that, who are we? So that's pretty much all I can say. So anyway, that's it. That's all. If you want to, you can, like I said, you can email me testimonies2 at testimonies2@gmail.com. You want to share your testimony, and like I said, every Tuesday. I've said it about three times already. So hope you got the message. Hope you got it loud and clear. But with that being said, and it's in the description. So with that being said, be safe, be blessed. Tell somebody you love, because you never know when you're gonna go. You never know when they're gonna go. Kiss the ones you love. You never know when you can kiss them again. And like I said, a kind word, a kind gesture can go a long way. And you'll be surprised how a kind word or a kind gesture can change somebody's life. So, and I'm proof of that. I'm proof of that. I'm not speaking for something I heard. I'm speaking for something I experienced. So with that being said, be blessed. I'm out. Peace.